Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty, back here at Canada's Wonderland once again for another amazing day. I am really excited to get more of that food from Celebration Canada. It was so very good, and definitely going to be heading back there. Also going to check on the progress of Lazy Bear Lodge, including those almost definitely garbage bins. I don't know what I was thinking last week, but anyway, might catch a show or two, and hopefully I will actually get on rides. Woohoo! Over here on my usual perch to check out the front of Lazy Bear Lodge, and looks like these columns are done. Woohoo! That is fantastic. Always love seeing some additional progress being done, and it is being done like every single week. So, other than that, still some windows missing some glass by the looks of things, but no, it is looking very good here. At the head of this pathway. Over here, under Vortex's first drop, fun times. Then just getting a look at the side of the building, the side of Lazy Bear Lodge, and we've got gravel here. Still, I think there was gravel there before, but I do feel like. There's some orange spray paint there, so we are getting closer to, discovering whatever that this side of the building is going to look like. So I kind of teased it during that little intro at the beginning of the video, but yes, I am feeling quite confident that these mysterious chambers, as I called them, are almost definitely garbage bins, giant dumpsters that don't look like dumpsters. I feel like that's because of, how central this is, this location is, and just how visible these could potentially be. Then they don't want them to look like giant dumpsters. So, that is very much appreciated that the park is thinking about that sort of thing. Over here, under Vortex, or close to being under Vortex, just looking at the presumed garbage bins. They definitely seem to be garbage bins. I'm not going to question it at this point, but I'm very curious about why there's all this gravel here. Like, it looks like it's stuff to be removed, but where did it really come from? I don't know. Anyway, also there's a footing here. I'm not sure how well you can tell that it's there, but that white cylinder there appears to be a footing, and there's another one behind the bins. So it seems like there will be a fence around that area. Not sure what kind of fence, of course, but and I do feel like there will be some kind of pathway here. As for whether it's for guests or just for employees, I'm not sure, but I feel pretty confident that there will be some sort of path there. Over here on the Timberwall Falls exit ramp once again for another look at Lazy Bear Lodge. And it looks like the railings all along the balcony have now been put in place, including for the staircase. That is very cool. Excellent progress. It also appears that they have flattened out the ground all down here for the lower patio, and also railings on that stone staircase. I don't believe those were there before. Very cool to see all of that progress. We are getting closer and closer to this being ready, being open, and it is going to be excellent. Over here by Yukon Strikers Dive into Lake Labarge, getting a look across the lake at Lazy Bear Lodge as Vortex comes speeding by here. Oh my goodness, I wish I had framed that a little bit better. Oh well. It is looking very nice. Right there is what it really does seem like they are clearly marking out a ramp. So I feel like it's going to be a ramp of some sort. I really do. Maybe it's just going to be for employees, but I feel like that will be a ramp. Over here on Skyhawk Hill, just getting a quick look from this perspective. Not too many changes, but it looks like they are doing something with the chimney, so that is cool to see that. And yeah, they have these railings here, which is very, very nice. Over here at the entrance to Celebration Canada, then the park has put up a new photo op, and it is absolutely amazing. I really, really love it. Yeah, just a giant maple leaf that you get to stand in with, of course, the park's name there. Nice. Can't go wrong with beef brisket. Can't go wrong with poutine. Delicious. Over here at the new for 22 Treetop Cafe, serving Starbucks, then they have this nice sign here, order here. I know it's a very, very, kind of simple thing, but the fact that it's, that it has like some decorations on it, that it actually is themed to the location is a really nice detail. Over here behind the main Planet Snoopy food building, then yeah, I can't tell if this is walls or if it's a building, but yeah, very interesting development. I'm gonna see if I can get another look at it. Based on my very basic understanding of the foods department, I believe this is a freezer or fridge, some type of refrigeration unit. So yeah, that's what all that work was about. Fun times. Getting an evening look here at Lazy Bear Lodge, and yeah, it's much easier to to get a good look at it once the sun has stopped casting such bright light on it. But yeah, no, it is looking very, very good. One thing that I really, really like is right down here, the stones that form yeah, just a little that they mark off where the pathway will be, and it does end at that stone wall, but yeah, I'm sticking to it. I think that is going to be a ramp. But anyway, yeah, and also more of the stones here to yeah, kind of close off the area under the stairs. So yeah, that is really, really cool. Nice attention to detail there. As with everything with this amazing addition. Getting a late night look here at Lazy Bear Lodge, and yeah, and they got the lights on in there, they got some walls in place, and that's about all that I can tell from this perspective. Peeking in from my elevated perch, then yeah, there's some drywall up. That's good. Other than that, I don't know. Lots of work continuing inside Lazy Bear Lodge. Woohoo! A little bit of good news, bad news here at the end of my visit this week. For one, WindSeeker is open, which is fantastic. Glad to see that open. The bad news is that I did not get on it. But that's okay. I am going to definitely make an effort to get on it in the daylight so that I can get a better look at Lazy Bear Lodge and how that's all going. Of course. But it is getting close to the end of the video, and you all know what that means. It is time for trivia time! Yes, and so for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below. International Showplace, located right here behind Cookie Cafe. It used to have 3 entrances when the park first opened, but one of them was removed. What year was it removed? If you can let me know that in the comments below, I will give you a shout out in my next video. And a huge shout out to Haunt Maniac, who correctly stated that, yes, there are 8 Intamin River Rapids rides in the Cedar Fair chain. That is including the one at Canada's Wonderland. Yes, there are also 2 River Rapids rides by Bar Engineering in the Cedar Fair chain. And then there's 1 Cedar Fair park, just 1, that does not actually have a River Rapids ride at all. And that is, of course, Carowinds. They closed theirs down a few years ago. And and that is really unfortunate because I feel like every park should have one of those River Rapids rides. And Carowinds hasn't even done anything with the land as of yet, other than, I believe, a haunt maze or 2, or something along those lines. But that's neither here nor there. Haunt Maniac gets a double special shout out because he did get the previous week's question correct and did comment before before last week's video went live, but it was after I had finished editing the video. So yes, sorry I didn't get to mention you last week, but there you go. Double shout out for this week. Keep it coming, and good luck searching up what year the 3rd entrance to International Showplace was last here. Well, that'll about do it for this week here at Canada's Wonderland. It was another absolutely amazing day. And I had a lot of fun checking out the progress on Lazy Bear Lodge, which is coming along very nicely, I think. A lot of the work is, not quite as visible anymore, but that's okay. Also got to enjoy Celebration Canada, including the delicious food that they have there. If you have not had the chance to come and check it out, you have one last weekend to do so. That is, or just during the week before the weekend, you know. Yes, the event runs until the 17th. Make sure to get here before that. It is such a great event. You got the West Coast Lumberjack Show. You've got all sorts of other live entertainment going on. You have, so much delicious food and some great photo ops and games like the kid-friendly axe throwing. It really is a fantastic event. So, if you haven't already, come check that out for this year. I think that'll about do it. Until next time, as always, have a good one!
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.